Hello everybody, I'm a Pigflick and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Origins, Final Fantasy 1 part of the year of Final Fantasy. And I'm in the town of Onlock. Just gonna check what items they have, nothing. So moving on. So the town of Onlock is the town where I have to walk through the forest, similar to that of the shrine or the castle. Just so in case you forgot, it's right here. And my ship is right here. So you have to walk or use the canoe and get up here. That's pretty much it. So, Onlock, what's up? The shrine sank into the depths of the sea 200 years ago. Rumor has it that mermaids dwell there now. You ever hear of something called Oxiel? Yes, we have. Here, check out my legs. It's so wonderful to have legs. I can dance now, see? That might have been very offensive to those who don't have legs. Or, you know, broken legs or whatever. I saw Underhill selling something strange at his caravan camp. Ugh, leave me alone. I can't catch a single fish. How am I supposed to eat? And don't touch my drink. Has a poor accent. Cop said that he saw something bright falling to earth. I think he was delirious. This town enjoyed great prosperity 200 years ago. And all of these are gonna say rest in peace. Trust me on that one. And if you don't, play the damn game for yourself and find out. I could be lying. Do you have legs? Yes. So get some spells here. Unfortunately, this spell right here is like one of the best spells in the game, but it's also the worst, or most pointless. Saber raises own attack by 16 and accuracy by 10, but only the Black Mage can use it. Or rather, the Black Wizard. It would have been great if you could cast it on anyone else, but only the Black Wizard can use it. However, if you're adamant about it and didn't want to use spells anymore, you could have given him a nice knife and just cast Saber on yourself like 3 times, maybe 5 times, and you'd be hitting just as hard, but that'd be a waste of time when the Black Wizard could have just been using Steel on other people. Anyways, no magic and heal 3. Gonna get no magic for Zodiac and heal 3 for Asura. There are more level 7 spells. But yeah, no magic reinforces protection against instant death. At this point, level 7 and 8, well, for the most part, red mages or red wizards cannot use level 8 magic. My daddy has gone off with the caravan. They're headed for the western desert. They always make camp on the north edge of the desert, near some trees. I miss my daddy. I hope he comes home soon. Oh, that's a lot of hints. Combined with the hints from Gaia, we should be set. Lufenian is a language used by the ancient race known as the Sky People. My brother, Une, would talk of it constantly. He always lamented that he couldn't find the Rosetta Stone. Oh yeah. I hear the sunken shrine contains heaps of treasure, gold and diamonds and... Oh, someone also said there's a stone slab of some sort too. But you know, back to the heaps of treasure. Just saying, if you want to get in my... Well, let's just say, bring the heaps of treasure and maybe... you'll get to woo her. Amazing! Bahamut recognized you as heroes! Yes, he did. By the way, he's the dragon who tells you about Bahamut if you have not, you know, done so already. I'm Cobb. Yep, I saw that thing fall near the northern waterfall, I think. No one believes me, but it looked like a robot. Interesting. I wanted to help save the mermaids, so I made a submarine out of a barrel. But I always run out of oxygen before reaching the shrine. So don't use it unless you know what you're doing, okay? Alright, I know what I'm doing. Move. Move! Unfortunately, I can't. And I'm gonna let this NPC pass so I can talk to the old man over there. Cop! You son of a bitch. Anyways, I already know what to do. I will see you there. Alright, new enemy. Sabretooth. And unfortunately, there is no Wolverine here to help us. Sabretooth. So yeah, my Grandmaster. Fenrir, He's hitting pretty fucking hard now. Everyone else is actually pretty hitting hard now as it is. Not so much the white wizard Asura here. But that's cool. I mean, once you put some temper and haste, that shit's powerful. Which makes reason why, like I said, the monks, aka the grandmasters, are gonna start kicking ass. Alright, so here we are where we need to be, the caravan as told by the NPC. And if you recall correctly, someone in Gaia said, or the pirate said, I feel so sinful that I sold the ferry to this dude. And it's bought a ferry. A bottle containing a ferry. And it costs 50,000 gil. I'm gonna buy more, but eh. I mean, Link, all he has to do is just go to the fucking fairy cave and just trap it himself. Holy shit, is that Link? But he died. He realized Link. Anywho, use the key item bottle fairy and you're good. You can use it anywhere, the sprite animation is the same. Anyways, here I'm assuming I'm gonna get some new enemies, so I'm gonna get in a random battle in the desert real quick, because I don't want to get one in the forest. It's probably gonna be just more wyverns. Or wyverns. I don't know how you pronounce it, honestly. I always say wyverns, but... Or maybe it's wyverns. Not really, but whatever. Desert Beretta. I guess you can consider them the adamant toys type of this game, but I don't think you can. It's kind of imperative that I show you these enemies, even though they're quote-unquote unique, because it's kind of nice to see them how they evolve, not only how they fight, but their sprites, and I guess where their behaviors and territories are throughout the games of Final Fantasy, because when it comes to an RPG series, they tend to get reused a lot. And that's, I mean, I find that, you know, not lazy at all, it just kind of makes sense. I mean, when you see Final Fantasy 15 and you compare that to the Catoblepas from Final Fantasy 15 compared to the ones from 4 or 5, that shit's like crazy well designed. It's just amazing to see that shit in 3D now. And I'm dying. Cure 3. You're so weak, but still useful. Alright, gonna get to the ship and go back to Gaia, because if you recall, in Gaia, I also but I kind of showed it off without even mentioning anything. Essentially, where we need to go. So for those who are familiar with the game, like, it was kind of me hinting like, oh, you have to do this and go around back here. I wasn't just aimlessly wandering. I mean, that's my excuse and my story, and I'm sticking to it. But essentially, now that we freed the ferry, and this whole town talked about the ferry, including the pirate, and the other town we were recently in, we can now get Oxiel, because ferries can get you Oxiel. And I think even the mobile and PSP versions and GBA versions, you just walk in here, you don't have to use the key item itself, you just walk in here and the sprite will release it on its own.
I was trapped inside that bottle you bought! How horrifying that was! To repay your kindness, I will retrieve some Oxiel for you from the bottom of the spring. From that water flows an endless supply of air.
I guess fairies just like to take dip in the river or pond and fish out endless air? Alright. Got me a nice little heal. I accidentally bought and spent all my gil, some stuff that I didn't want to do, so I had to start all over from the save file, which is the very beginning of the part, which isn't a lot to do, since I'm not reading all the text anymore. Let me go talk to the old man before I talk to this lady here again. I hate it when NPCs do this. Luckily, they move now. 200 years ago, our Olak shrine flourished with the power of water. But now... Please bring it back! No. No. Stop. Before, you would have to wait for the NPCs to move, but now you can just, if you keep on pushing forward, you'll eventually move unless they're adamant like this lady right here. Anyways, now that we got the Oxiel, well... Warriors with Oxiel, we have been waiting for you. Please save the mermaids. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? Anyways, just go into this Pyro Jack and you can ride the barrel to the Sunken Shrine. I know it's like a submarine, a barrel submarine, but honestly, it kind of reminds me of Pyro Jack from the Shin Megami Tensei series, or the Mega Ten series in general. But yeah, here at the Sunken Shrine where we get the water crystal, and it turns out that lady, that blonde-haired lady that looked like, shit, what's her name? I think it was Kyrie or Kyriel, or something like that. Anyways, a little girl from Final Fantasy V turns out to be like the spirit of a mermaid, and she was like waiting for the warriors of light or anyone who could save the mermaids to, well, save the mermaids. But we needed the Oxio to do it. And damn, you see how much damage my freaking Grandmaster did? Fenrir's like, yeah, I'm punching hard now. Look at my muscles. Alright, so I bought some items. I got the Protect Ring, not only for my White Wizard, but for my Red Wizard as well. I also didn't buy a spell that I did previously. I think it was Null All Elements. I'm not sure. But I also got Cure 3, actually Cure 4, which is Curaja. No items. Wait, that might be something over there. You know, got some more spells, basically what I'm trying to say. Got more spells. Curaja, the greatest spell in the game because it heals your whole HP indefinitely. So, it's not a selective range, it's like your whole HP pool, which is the best spell because in this game, even Cure 3 only heals like 94 to 158 or something. Curaja will heal more than 500 HP. Your whole HP. I don't know how else to break it down to. Also bought 99 potions because couldn't get 100. I was debating, my mind was debating like, do I want to make a bitch hate one shit? But I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I don't think you need it that much as long as you use the healing staff within battles and be moderate with it. I don't think it heals that much to begin with, but eh. Anyways, new enemies. Now we got the Sahagan princes and chiefs. That must be the prince. So yeah, I'll take care of them real quick. So use gauntlets. Now that would make my white mage useless. Wait a minute, can more than one person use it? I think so. Let's find out. And use fire 3. You attack prince. Nope. Alright, so figure that out. I would use bolt. Oh, I do have bolt 3. Like, I would use bolt 3 if I had it. In fact, I need to save. No, let's use fire 3. Fuck it. Ice 2. No, wait, bolt 2. I'm so hesitant about this because it's like I need to think what I'm gonna want to use points for within the day so that I can, you know, not suffer as I go deeper and deeper into the Sunken Shrine. You gotta keep that kind of stuff in mind. But it looks like I don't even need to use Bolt 2. Damn. Just once is fine enough. I thought they'd be a little bit more stronger, but considering there was 9 enemies, there's that. And I can't go to the other sides because I am locked in here, so it was kind of pointless for me to run there to begin with. But I want treasures. I also need Gil. I'm broke. Water Naga! That sounds so familiar for some reason. Weird design though. When I think of Naga, I think of the Naga from World of Warcraft now, but that's just me. Add Sea Troll and Sea Scorpion. Because that's highly original. Anywho. At least my White Mage is, or White Wizard is useful now thanks to the gauntlets. I mean, it's a hefty amount of damage. It's better than her autos, or his autos. Honestly, I think the gender for the White Wizard and White Mage is androgynous, but You could say the same for the black mage and wizard and the red mage and wizard. I would definitely say the monk, thief, and fighter respectively are male, but you know. I think in Final Fantasy III they're also androgynous, because you can't really tell behind those helmets. Them Onion Kids helmets. It's too bad I don't have a level 1 point for level 8 magic. That way I could have bought a holy, but even then, I'm kind of broke to begin with. Each spell does cost 45,000 gil, and a level 8 costs about 60 or 80. I forgot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So new enemies, reskin sharks or recolored sharks. Sharks you fight in the sea, open sea. Same goes with the Sahagin. And they're so annoying. The Sahagins, they have like high evasion rate. It's brutal. Alright. Well, gee. Well, at least there was no trap tiles there. Alright, so I went the right way. I'm gonna go deep. I'm gonna go in deeper. I'll come back in here like I normally do, and apparently we're fighting Aquos. I thought it was a tornado, but no, it's an Aquos. Yeah, but I'll come back here later once I defeated the Earth Water Fiend here. And save the world. I'm assuming the gauntlets will be enough to kill the Aquos. Of all the hits you could have done with your fist, you decided to just stick with 2. Alright, whatever. And surprisingly, Aquos is not weak against Bolt 2. How the hell do you punch it like a whirlpool? The Grandmaster finds a way. He is the Grandmaster. And he did a fuck ton of damage doing so. In fact, I am curious to what my stats are. So I'm kind of close to the exit, so I wouldn't mind resting up to get that 1 extra spell point that I assume my red wizard is going to get for level 7, which would help enough for the boss battle. This place has some great music though. It's just, I don't know, it's very soothing. Relaxing. More deep sea creatures. No, I should really move the gauntlets where the potions are. I kind of already organized it so the gauntlets will be high enough, so in case I want to use it, but yeah. I'm just gonna throw them on the very top now. That way I just press items and then press X again. In fact, if I set it to memory, I should be fine. Which I should be doing, to be honest now. Since I'm mostly holding X now, if I set it to memory, the cursor, set my items to here, I should be fine. So in every encounter, as long as I hold X, it'll be attack, 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 gauntlets, or item gauntlets. But I think I still have to set it ghost. Okay, that's a new enemy. You're surprisingly fast. There's a bunch of new enemies here. So far, they're not inflicting any status ailments that would... I'm like, so is it gonna select it? Nah, I just kept holding X and it didn't select it. But it's close enough. It's 1 extra tap. It's not that bad. Or is it? Now I gotta start using the staff though. So if I get encounters like this, I can do so. Because I know I'll be fine without it. But just to be safe, let's see. I think the healing staff is like a level 2 heal. Or heal 2 rather. Nah, it's level 1. I mean, it's not that great, but it's kind of like... Okay, maybe it's not. But, because Bandon from Final Fantasy VI, his Cure All spell was fucking amazing. It would heal you for a lot, and didn't cost him MP, I believe. And Yuna's Prey from Final Fantasy X healed you enough, I think it was percentage heal, that it would still deemable to be useful. Or deemed to still be useful. I mean, the heal is okay. I mean, it's sustaining them. It sustains most of it. Which isn't so bad if you think about it. But I got 99 potions, and it was really cheap. It didn't cost that much. I mean, do the math, it costs about 50 each, I believe. Or was it 75? I think it was 75 a pop. So it's not that bad. I'm gonna use them, of course. Gotta stabilize them points. Going deeper and deeper into the second shrine. Should probably heal up though. I don't know why exactly. I mean, alright, I really don't know why exactly, but I like seeing those gray numbers every time I cast a heal. So apparently the sea scorpions, go figure, will poison you. And it's unfortunate that the memo doesn't work after every other battle. I say that because I still have to scroll down to the item menus and use the gauntlets, so... Unfortunate, yes, but... eh. So I have 99 potions, and I assume when I start using them, I should be using no more than 7 per character, even though I just use like 9 on my knight. Yeah, this does take a while, but it's worth it. I just gotta be smart with the healing staff more. I should be using it every turn, to be honest. That way I stabilize a little bit more better. Alright, items. Maybe I went the wrong way. Yep, definitely the wrong way for 110 gil. Definitely the wrong way for 560 gil. So water not gonna use bolt 2. That's counterintuitive, but that is about 90 damage for each of us, so that's pretty bad. Did I just go on a loop-de-loop? I think I did. Oh well, that's a bunch of items though. So now it's time to use the level 2 spells. I mean 3. That way I don't kill too much time doing this. Because I won't be using these that much. Here at least. But I could be using sleep a lot more. In retrospect. Didn't want to do that, but whatever. He did need the extra heal, so whatever. 2750. So I want to use the Korra sword, but I don't know how effective it's gonna be here. I mean, when you consider the damage you get from an ice brand to a Korra sword, and then the weaknesses, essentially you gotta measure how effective it's gonna be. So I lose 10 attack and 10 accuracy, but if the Korra sword does double damage to aquatics, technically it would be doing 78 damage, so I'm assuming it's gonna be useful and it's not bugged here. So let's find out. So let's do that, you do that, you do that, and you do that. Okay, maybe that wasn't an aquatic creature? I don't know, let's find out. Assuming you don't die from it, we'll find out. And I healed the wrong person too. Oh well. Yeah, the Korra sword is crap. Better off using the ice brand. As predicted. Unless for some reason the sharks aren't considered aquatics. Or it's still bugged here. Ooh, a ribbon. Who can wear that? Is it a use item? Should be wearing that, to be honest. Oh, it's a ribbon, it's a helmet. Sometimes protects from special attacks. Definitely want to give that to my white mage. White wizard. Why? Because if I get protected, I can bring people back to life. Okay, potions. I really want to say those Aja spells. You never know when I'll never know when I'll need them. When I fight the boss, that is. In fact, before I even go even deeper, I should memo right now. There we go. Last time I memo was in that castle. Alright, those ghosts don't inflict any status elements still, but they hit pretty hard still. Alright, this should be B4 or 1F, I guess. Huh. Alright, whatever. Let's go this way. Mine? I gotta be completely honest with you, I don't remember this map that well at all. But I do remember it being pretty big. There would be nothing over there. I think I'm almost here, actually. This map does remind me of a... well, the layout does remind me of another dungeon from another game. Not Final Fantasy, but another game. Well, I'm glad I got poisoned because I need to heal anyways. Via the huge potion inventory. So I guess this game doesn't have high potions or X potions, which is odd. But it makes sense. I mean, the other versions did. The Dawn of Souls version, the PSP version, the mobile version. I'm just a little surprised, but then again, high potions heal for 150 health, which is a lot in this game, in normal mode, so that's stronger than a Cure 3. Alright, nothing over here. Ever deeper. In an already deep shrine of aquatics. Alright, hey, actually, by dumb luck, I got here pretty quick. So I assume this boss is like a Kraken-like, Squidward-looking boss. I really don't remember him that well, but I also don't remember him being that tough either. The next boss, however, was pretty tough. From memory, anyways. So I am healthy, and the potion thing actually did help out. Thought I sold that leather cap. Whatever. Memo! Alright, let's do this. Battle away, I'm gonna be as silent as possible. Damn, that did a lot of damage. I didn't expect him to hit that hard. Alright, not that bad. Alright, I think I got this. Alright, well that was it. I got a memo, so I'm not gonna save right now. So I'm just gonna die and, well, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna look for more items, but I'm gonna restart and beat the Kraken because you know how I am. I want more experience. More work for me, less troubles for you. Alright. Teleported out of the dungeon after I beat the boss. I managed to keep my white wizard alive, and Asura was happy about it. Got a nice level up, and here I am in the Mermaid Shrine, where there's no random battles. I've noticed this while I was pillaging their treasure chests, which you can see on the left or right, or both sides of the screens, which is pretty beast because they got a lot of nice items. I'm not gonna do any special mermaid voices because there's a lot of mermaids here. You must be the answer to my prayers. I must speak to every single mermaid because it's what I do. So yeah, I got a lot of nice items here. If the light of the sea is lost, we mermaids will turn into bubbles and vanish. Interesting. So if I didn't save them, they would have turned into bubbles and then pop. One of my mermaid friends left for the land, and she hasn't returned. I wonder what became of her. Maybe she grew legs. That's optimistic of you. But we already know what happened to her if you don't. She's the one who made the submarine for us. You humans can breathe here? Now that's a surprise. I think technically we're supposed to be underwater, but it kind of defeats the purpose with these cracks and whatnot, but eh. Oh man, so many doors to check. The sea's serenity has returned. Now the beauty it once had will surely return as well. I gotta say though, this place is pretty in its own destroyed way. That crystal. You must be the warriors of legend. Yes, we all are the warriors of legend. This is the uppermost level of the shrine. Kraken, the water fiend, dwells on its lowest level. Speaking of which, I beat that boss really easy. All I did was give... In the eastern continent's desert, I saw someone enter the Tower of Mirage. Ah, oh, that bell's wondrous sound. All I did was have Asura cast Shield 2, spam it, while Zodiac casted Haste and Temper on Fenrir, and Fenrir just destroyed. He almost did 1,000 damage. But yeah, I got a hint about the next place we're going to go. The longer the water fiend remains, the weaker the sea's light becomes. Well, he's gone now. If you haven't noticed. Sure, we spoke to you, but let's do it again. Because we want to do it over and over again. This is an item treasure. No, okay, fish. Fish lady's in here. I wonder if we can regain the sea's light. Or will we become bubbles and disappear? Think about it this way. You're living in an era or in a time where your whole species is gonna go extinct. It's kind of hard. It's like very dreading within your mind. It's kind of scary. I mean, if you think about it, it's like you already know how you're gonna die, but you don't want to die. So it's... I mean, the game, they can't really put it into perspective to how fearful they are due to sprites, but you know, pretty sure they're fucking scared. Alright, there it is. I thought I missed the crack, but I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Anyways, we gotta go all the way over here for a special item. I already spoke to all the mermaids. I know you're seeing more mermaids here and everything, but that's because the game kind of did like a Pac-Man. It's a loop-de-loop. We already spoke to those mermaids, hence grabbing that item already. So, this is the chest I left behind thanks to the memo, and what we get here is got the Rosetta Stone. And since there's no battles here, I can just walk out, or I can be smart about it and have Zodiac cast Warp 2. By the by, the same place where that water crystal teleports you out is how Warp 2 is going to teleport you out. Right outside of town. Alright, back in the city, I'm going to go buy me some more potions because that really helped me out. I really got lucky though. I don't remember that dungeon at all. And I got to the very near end rather quickly. Maybe it's just my muscle memory or something. Anyways, I'm glad I went back. I got a lot of neat equipments, considering it really would have helped against Kraken, but still. Anyways, take a look at your reflection in the water. What a grimy face. I should away with my water! That water fountain's fucking crazy, yo. So that's pretty much all there is for me to do here. I mean, I got the Rosetta Stone, and we could go talk to this scholar's, I think it says brother or cousin. Oh wow, he actually recognized that we have the slab. So, let's go take the Rosetta Stone to Une. Alright, back at Melmond. This place is shitty as ever. Now all I gotta do is talk to Une about the Rosetta Stone. But this guy's like, nah, you can't talk to Une. Ugh. We done? Let me see that stone slab. Why, if it isn't the Rosetta Stone? My dear know-nothings, this stone is the key to unlocking the mystery of the Lufenian language. Yes, of course. Eureka! I've got it! It's an arcane language, but I suppose I can teach it to you. I hope you can appreciate such knowledge. There, now even you can speak the Lufenian tongue. That's not how languages work, especially the lost ones, from a fucking stone, but we can assume magic. Anyways, now that I got the Rosetta Stone and the Lufenian language, it's only common sense to go back to the city of Lufenia. I believe that's what it's called. It's a quick travel. I've shown you the spot via airship, so I'll see you there. Alright, here we are in Lufenia. And unfortunately, I didn't come across any of the unique monsters on the way over here, which is a dinosaur, I believe. You fight some Hillgigas, a troll, and some Necrotars. We are the Lufenians. In ancient times, we were known as the Sky People. Ah, that vessel of yours is called an airship. Our ancestors built and used it long ago. Sky People, got it. We have a legend. It said that in 400 years, 4 warriors of light would appear and save our people. Okay. The Light Warriors, the legend was true. Well, for us it was a prophecy, so for you it's a legend. Interesting. 400 years ago, our civilization reached new heights. Get it? Because they're Sky People. We turned our eyes to the heavens and reached for the stars. But all that is lost now, reduced to mere memory. But all that is lost now. Earth, fire, water, and wind. These 4 forces shape the world in which we live. We were blessed with the power of wind. With it, we suspended a castle in the air. The flying fortress drifts among a sea of stars. Okay. The Sky People passed down the memories of the past in a ritual. But over the course of 400 years, those memories have grown dim. Our ancestors created robots. I wonder if they still work. Man, I wish all these NPCs were voiced myself personally, but they're not. Unlike some games, actually, the only game I know of where all the NPCs like are voiced, like in town like this, is Romancing Saga minstrel song for the PS2. The castle floating high up in the sky is the Flying Fortress. It was once home to our ancestors. The Tower of Mirage is its entrance. We came to believe there was another culprit behind the 4 fiends. We sent 5 warriors to seek him out, but they never returned. 5, eh? Or 4. Look, I know you guys are Sky people, but fucking get your land legs into gear so I can fucking talk to these people, man. Shit. Now, take this bell. Use it to enter the Tower of Mirage. And that's how you get the bell to go into the Tower of Mirage where the wind died. Which is where we're gonna fight the final fiend. We bravely faced Tiamat, but failed to defeat it. The fiend must still be in the Flying Fortress now. Well, he kinda spoiled it. Our power, the power of wind, has been taken by Tiamat. I don't know how you pronounce Tiamat, honestly. I used to say Tiamat, or it could be Tiamat, or Tiamat, like Tyrant, Tiamat, but I don't know. 5 of our bravest warriors were our last hope. They still live, but have been returned into bats. Interesting. Well, that solves that. So, right now I'm trying to remember how the hell I get my final spells here. Because this is where you get the final true level 8 spells. I think it's after you beat Tiamat though. I'm not 100% sure on that. My reflection on the water is always dirty because I'm always going outside. I think it's after, but I could be wrong. Not that it matters, considering I can't use the level 8 spell at all yet. In fact, my red wizard can't still use his null all spell yet. Well, now that I got the fairy out to get the Oxale to go into the Sunken Shrine to defeat Kraken, while getting the Rosetta Stone to learn Lufenia, to get into Lufenia to get the bell, we can now go to the Sky Tower and face Tiamat to restore the last crystal. With that said, thank you for joining me on this part of Final Fantasy Origins, Final Fantasy 1, part of the year of Final Fantasy with me, Pigflick. Okay, thanks, bye.